They're coming. They're coming.
What?
They're coming.
Who said that? Okay, I think we need to talk. About what? About Gen 3. That's right, we need to talk about Gen 3 in Pokémon Go. So Pokémon Go has been out for over a year now. They came out in June of 2016, something like that. And they released Gen 2 in January of this year, 2017. So that's 6-7 months. It is now October of 2017. 9 months later, and we have not seen Gen 3. So naturally, people are starting to get a little bit bored with the game. Niantic is doing what they can to keep this game alive, but it's not working. So here's the thing, you gotta think about this from Niantic's point of view for a second. They have a wildly successful mobile game, and obviously they want to keep it that way. So in order to do that, to keep the game alive, to keep it interesting, they have to release new content. But they've only got so much content to work with. Niantic cannot just create new Pokemon for us. They use the Pokemon that the Pokemon company comes out with. That's it. That's all they can do. And there's, what, 7 generations of Pokemon right now? So we have Gen 1 and Gen 2. Then there's going to be Gen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And by that time, maybe Gen 8. And then what? Then what? They've got nothing to do. And the game will inevitably get boring and dry out and lose its player base. So Niantic needs to milk everything. They need to make everything last as long as they can make it last. That's why they're releasing Pokemon separately. That's why they released Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos, and Lugia separately over the course of a month. And that's why they're releasing the legendary Gen 2 dogs over the course of 3 months. Because they need to milk it. I still don't have an EX Raid Pass. But I don't want to get into that. But we have yet to see Mew. We have yet to see Celebi. We have yet to see Ho-Oh. Which, by the way, speaking of Ho-Oh, we might know when we will be seeing that Pokemon. Pokemon Go Hub released an article saying that there is a lot of details to support the idea that we will see Ho-Oh in December. And Ho-Oh will be released
in the EX Raid system.
Which, it'll give us something to do in December if you get an EX Raid invite. But we're not going to talk about that right now. So, based on what I just said, I had pretty strong beliefs that we would not be seeing Gen 3 this year at all. However, this is the second time I've recorded this video because since the first video... Excuse me. That's not the part I meant. I do not think we're going to be seeing Gen 3, not yet. But since I've said that, some things have changed. Pokemon Go promised 4 major updates this year, and we are approaching that 4th quarter update. They need something big for Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is also dying. It is bleeding heavily. They are losing players every single day, so they need something to bring players back. And I'm not sure they can wait until next year to do that, because it might be too late. They have a big Halloween event coming up, which they announced, and they promised several exciting things over the course of October, and in their statement they said, we will be seeing new Pokemon to fill our Pokédex. And originally, I thought that meant that we would see Smeargle this month, because Gen 2 Pokemon, regular, not legendaries, we still have not seen Smeargle or Delibird. And Delibird, I am almost positive we will see at Christmas, because Delibird looks like Santa Claus.
Let it snow, let it snow.
But I thought the statement they made meant that we would be seeing Smeargle this month, and maybe new EX raids for Ho-Oh, Celebi, and Mew. But in the recent update they posted, which, by the way, I want to go over that right now. You might have noticed that some curveballs you're throwing don't register. Well, supposedly in the new update that has been fixed. You might have noticed that sometimes when you're battling a gym, it errors you out, and there's lots of issues with gyms, but supposedly that has been fixed. You might have noticed that when you're doing a raid, the lobby number does not represent the actual amount of players that's in the lobby, and it doesn't let you swipe back and forth to see how many players there are, and sometimes it does, and it doesn't show the right amount of players. Well, supposedly that, too, has been fixed, and that is pretty much the gist of the update. However, we have some people who did some data mining. They broke down into the files of the new update, and they found Deoxys and Castform, 2 Gen 3 Pokemon, Deoxys being a legendary. So, that tells me that they are working on Gen 3 right now. And really, the biggest thing we're missing are the sound files for the Pokemon, all the sounds that they make when you click on them or when you battle them. That's what we're missing right now. That's the biggest thing. But the Halloween event last year started October 26th, 27th, something like that, which coincides pretty much with the leaked release date of Gen 3. That's the expected release date. So the Halloween event and the expected release date of Gen 3 start about the same time, and we are seeing signs that they're working on Gen 3. They have, what, like 20 days to release those sound files, and then I'm not sure what is holding them back from releasing Gen 3. So because we are seeing signs of Gen 3, and because Pokemon Go really cannot afford to wait to bring big content to this game, I think we are about to see Gen 3. There it is. I said it. I think we are going to see Gen 3 within the next 3 weeks in Pokemon Go. I could be very wrong. Originally, I thought that we wouldn't see Gen 3 until next year. I thought for this Halloween event, they might release a new version of Pikachu with some kind of new hat. I thought we might see the shiny ghost Pokemon like Ghastly, Gengar, Haunter, Drowsy, Hypno, maybe Misdreavus. We might see shiny versions of all them, which still might happen, by the way. That would be cool if that and Gen 3 came out. But anyway, and I also thought we might see a new EX raid this month as well, which again, may still happen. But I am predicting that we are about to see Gen 3 in the next 3 weeks. I could be wrong, but if I'm right, you know what that means. I actually don't know what that means. But we'll be making a lot of cool videos about Gen 3, and we're gonna have some fun. That is my prediction. Let me know in the comments what you guys think we're about to see. Whether you think we will or will not see Gen 3. What do you think is going to happen for this Halloween event, and when do you think we will see Gen 3? My next Pokemon Go video, I'm going to be talking about what you need to do to prepare for Gen 3. And before you guys go, I'd like to let you know that I am 6 for 6 for catching Entei on my personal Pokemon Go account, and I am 10 for 10 overall. Hey, okay, 4 for 4 for Entei. That's what I'm talking about. But we are not going to end the video here. I'm 4 for 4 right now, but Molly wants me to try to catch hers again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. He just jumped like 4 times in a row. Okay, there's a dome piece. Excellent. Let's go. Come on. For 1914. Hey! 5 for 5 for Entei. The streak is alive. The streak is alive. Okay, I'm feeling good about that. Let's go. Okay, I am what, 8 for 8 for Entei right now? There you go. Okay, Steven has yet to catch an Entei. He has 12 balls for this one. So I'm going to try to catch that for him and keep my streak alive here. And then you wait for him to attack. There you go. I think that's the third excellent throw. There we go. Okay. That is Steven's first Entei. So there you go. That's your Pokedex Edition Entei. The streak is still alive 100%.